Hi everyone, this is Gifts for Students and Staff, and this is for EDL 854, and my name is Jessica McGrew. So the first thing we're going to look at is student gifts, and there are two different kinds of ways that they can be split up. The first one we're going to talk about is achievement gifts, and these gifts must be age appropriate and nominal. And the money for these should be either donated or they should be coming from the generic fund or athletic fund. Typically, these are things such as medals and certificates that students can earn after participation in different events. These can also be social events that can be used for recruiting or bringing the team together and creating that support within each other. The next one is fundraising incentive gifts. So these are only given to students that participate within the fundraiser, and they must be age appropriate again, and they should not affect the profitability of the event. So that means that the bigger the prize, the more that money has to come out of the fund, the less that you're going to make profit. So they should be realistic in how much we are paying for the gift. Funds from these prizes should be raised from the group that is raising the money. And these are typically very simple things, and a lot of times these are donated from other people within our community. So think about tickets to a local place such as a theme park or a zoo, something, etc. like that. The next one we're going to talk about is staff gifts. So all staff gifts, there's three different categories. We're first going to talk about all staff gifts. They must be generated from funds from the staff. So these cannot come out of a specific fund. These must be money that is generated within the staff in the building. These can be incentive or recognition gifts. So if they're doing a really great job and that they want people want to recognize how great they're doing. This is great, and they absolutely can do that depending on your specific district rules. But they must not be too expensive, so they should be around $5 each. And useful for the classroom. So an example of this could be school apparel. So you get a t-shirt that says your school name on it, you get a sticker, you get supplies for your classroom, stuff like that. The next one we're going to talk about is special occasion gifts. So these can be for specific family or staff members, and they usually come out of a staff-funded account. And typically what I've experienced in my districts is that the staff has a social committee, and usually to be part of the social committee, you at the beginning of the year donate $20, and then that is used for wedding gifts, baby gifts, if you have a loss in a family member, stuff like that. So those are some examples of special occasion gifts that can happen within the year. And the last one we're going to talk about is fundraising incentive gifts. So these are given only to staff that participate within the fundraiser. That means that they have to be generating some funds for the fundraiser. And the cost that we spend on the gift should not go above 5% of what is total raised. So that means that we want to make sure that our profits stay high, but we want to still incentivize wanting people to fundraise. Examples of this could be a gift card or gift certificate to a local restaurant. Lastly, we're going to talk about staff efforts for specific students or staff members. So typically this is fundraising or a special collection for a catastrophic event, illness. So if some staff or student was in a car accident or something and is going to have a long recovery, if they had a loss within their family, a very tragic situation happened, or if they suddenly became very ill, the team or building could come together and generate some funds, or if it's a really bad situation, they can put on a fundraising event. However, the team and the building should seek out the accounting department before doing a fundraising event, just because all of the money that employee would receive from the school would be a taxable wage. So that could potentially be not as a great a benefit to the employee if that was the case. It's suggested instead that buildings work with their PTA and have them coordinate the collection and fundraiser so that the PTA uses a local bank and that money that is given to them is not taxable. And that is concluding my gifts for students and staff. Thank you for watching.